Hello, son. Last year, I was on the phone with a friend named Derek, and he told me this one thing. And what that thing did was it helped me actually land a client that was going to pay me $3,000 a month every month, right? He's going to pay me that much money, $3,000. That's some people's annual, that's some people's monthly salary, okay? This guy said he would give me that much because I pestered him and did this one thing. And I'm going to tell you what that thing is because I think there's a lot of you out there watching this. Especially, there was this guy I was talking to named Dan 2 days ago at Bigger Pockets. You saw my interview with Nick the other day, and he was just like, "How do I get started? I'm looking to make some more money on the side. I'm looking to do something for someone. Like, how do you do it? What's the process?" And I'm going to tell you exactly what I told him, which is exactly what my friend Derek told me like a year and a half ago. All right. And I'm just going to get right into it. The step one is just if you actually want to do some work for somebody, and this is what I believe. I think everyone who's a creator should try and work as a creative producer or a creative manager for hire for someone else. I think you should be someone's editor, you should be someone's thumbnail designer, you should be someone's copywriter, you should be someone's account manager. Do all of this before you actually do it for yourself or while you're doing it for yourself. Because what you do is you end up getting paid to do the thing that you want to do. And if you can get paid to do the thing you want to do, you're going to get better at the thing you want to do while someone else is paying you for it instead of working some other job that has nothing to do with what you want to do. Hopefully that makes sense. So, and if you want to watch more videos, I'll probably link to one at the end that you can watch that will explain a lot of this process even further. So, what did I tell the person? And this is what everyone should start out by doing. Pick something that you like to do. For me, I was really good at editing videos. At least I was better than the people I was reaching out to, right? You don't have to be amazing. You just have to be better at it than the person who needs the help. I would pick a service. I would pick something that I can do for someone. For me, it was editing short form videos. For other people, it might be making long form videos, editing podcasts. Maybe it's clips, maybe it's writing, maybe it's copywriting, maybe it's blog posts, maybe it's account management, whatever. Pick something, right? I would suggest editing, right? If you're probably in the same space and you're wanting to be a content creator, you're going to need to learn how to edit. Even if you hire someone else out later, you need to know how to edit a video. So I would pick editing. Then what I would do is I would reach out to 100 people. I'd find 100 people that might need this service that may try and make money with what they do. So for example, you can always hit up a podcast. I think you should always be hitting up podcasts, YouTubers, Twitch streamers. YouTubers and Twitch streamers typically don't have as much money to be spending on these things unless they're some of the best. And even then, they're not going to hire you because you're not good yet, right? So you need to get good and then they'll hire you. So I literally went to Spotify or I was like top 100 business podcasts because business podcasts typically have a podcast because they're trying to make money from their podcast and they're trying to get more people into some sort of funnel. So it makes sense for them to invest money into their podcast, right? They need to have money to spend on it. And then what I would do is I would just find their email. I've got a video explaining on my other channel how I found Michael Jordan's email. And in that video, I go through all the different steps and processes that I would look for someone's email with. There's plenty of resources available. And if you still don't know how to do it, just look it up. Look on YouTube, how do I find someone's email? You'll find it, I promise you. So anyways, find their emails, and I sent 10 emails every day, Monday through Friday, for like 2 months. And then I was following up on those emails at least 5 times per person, so per email, right? So I would send 10 emails on Monday. On Tuesday, I sent 10 more new emails. This would take me it took me 2 hours the first time, but then the second time, it took me like an hour and a half. The third time, it took me an hour and 20. And by, week 3, I was able to do it in like 45 minutes, okay? It still took me a little bit of time, but you get better at it. It becomes a much faster flow, especially once you know who you're looking for. But right now we're just trying to crank out numbers because all you need to focus on is emailing 100 emailing or cold DMing 100 people. Ask 100 people if you can edit their videos for them. I promise you, someone will say yes. I promise you. If you pester them enough, someone will say yes. Your goal should be for them to tell you to go away. Always do this in a form of like, hey, you are helping them by following up. A lot of people are busy. They don't look back through their email. And by you emailing them a few more times, be like, hey, just wanted to make sure you're not interested. If you want me to stop, just tell me to stop. I'll go away. You always kind of leave that there in your email, because then they'll be like, okay, I'll stop. But if they're interested, but they're just not ready to pull the trigger yet, they'll just let you keep emailing them. And if you keep emailing them, one day they might respond. They'll be like, hey, I'm down. I've had a few clients from that, because they literally say, hey, thank you for following up. Thank you for being persistent. Let's do it. Okay? So you always have to do it from the frame of like you're helping them by following up multiple times. Anyways, total you want to send 100. I would send 10 a day, 5 days a week for like a month, right? If you do that, first off, you'll at least get on a few sales calls. You should, easily. Or two, you'll figure out what's not working. And what you do is you want to offer them one thing. You want to say, hey, I will make your videos for free for a month. You say that. I'll make you 30 free videos. In exchange, I would love, I think I can get you some amazing results. Post these videos. If they do better than what you're currently doing, maybe we can work together. Maybe we can figure something out. I'm just starting. You can't even like explain a little bit. I'm just starting out. And I need some work, and I'm really confident I can do something for you. And if they respond, then, or if you really want to work for them, if you see them, you're like, this is a great client. That's when you just go ahead and make a video for them. But hey, I made this for you. What do you think? And there's plenty of different ways to download footage from online, put it into Premiere Pro, and edit it for people. So what does that mean? It's you're picking a service, you're picking a person or like someone you need to reach out to. You're reaching out to 100 of those people, and you're following up with 100 of those people, and you're providing free work for at least 30 days. And I know that sounds awful. You're like, oh, I don't have the time to spend on that. Yes, you do. I promise you, it'll be so much easier to make money off and like get new clients if you have a good case study. Even if you have a mediocre case study. I believe in you, and if you believe in yourself that you can get good clients, if you can do good work, doing 30 days of free work is not going to hurt. It's actually going to benefit you so much more. Because then what happens is then you take what you've done, you screenshot results of before and after you, and then you reach out to 100 more people, and then you say, hey, look what we're doing with so-and-so. And you can say, hey, we did this with this type of person, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I promise you, if you do 100 of those messages, you'll find someone, right? Maybe you do it for free. Maybe you charge $500. Maybe you charge $1,000. Eventually, you'll find someone, and then each time you get a new person, you just increase your prices over time. And some people have done this in 3 months. It didn't take me 3 months. It took me a little bit longer than that, I'll be honest. But if you keep at it and you be persistent, and especially if you lead with like helping other people. A lot of people say lead with value, and like, yes, that's true. But if you lead with helping someone, you lead with trying to create a genuine connection with someone, they will start referring you. They will start, hey, I know that if you become their guy that they know who does the thing, one of their friends is gonna be like, yeah, I'm looking to make videos. I'm looking to edit YouTube videos. I'm looking to post on LinkedIn or on Twitter. They'll be like, oh, this guy did free work for me and he did actually pretty good. Let me reach out to him. He's pretty solid. And your clients are going to be your best form of marketing because they're just going to refer you to other people. Especially if you give them some sort of incentive, like, hey, I'll like give you half off, 50% off coupon in a way for like each person you bring in. So, because if someone's bringing you, maybe it's 20% off coupon. It depends, right? Some people do 10%, whatever. If someone's bringing you in plenty of work, it's worth it to work for them for free. That's right? So that's just my 2 cents. So really all you need to do is pick a service, send emails, follow up. You can do this on Twitter too. I've done this. I do a lot of my stuff through Twitter DMs. It can be a little bit more informal on Twitter DMs. You can do this on LinkedIn. I don't like LinkedIn. I don't do it on LinkedIn. Some people swear by Instagram. I hate Instagram. You kind of just have to pick a route and run with it and get really good at that thing. So for me, it was email, then it became Twitter. Some people, it's Instagram. Like I said, some people only do their stuff on YouTube. I don't know. So that piece of advice changed my trajectory, because the goal should be, like, whenever you're just starting out and doing something, it's kind of hard to figure out, like, what are the goalposts I'm trying to hit? What are the wins I need every day? When you go to a job, if you have like a good boss, they're telling you every day, hey, I need this, I need that. You need to be doing this. You have a clear direction and an outline of what needs to be done. When you're an entrepreneur, and especially when you're first starting something like this, you don't have that, because you're the boss and you have to come up with that yourself. And so what Derek told me too, he's like, your only goal every day is, did you send the 10 messages? And if you did, W. That was a good day. You can rest high and proud that you had a solid day today. That's the one thing. That's all that matters. If you didn't, failure. Send 20 tomorrow. You got to fix it. So that needs to be what you are doing in order to grow your business. And I believe everyone could do this. Like, this isn't hard to send an email. And eventually, you can find a script, you can find a template. If you literally just think, like, what would someone else enjoy? This keeps unfocusing, but if you literally think about what would stand out? Imagine someone is being hit up every day. Like, it needs to be a short message. It literally just needs to be, hi, this is what I do. Do you want it? If not, let me know. Like, 4 sentences max. Maybe once you have results, like, hey, I've done this before. And you could even do this if you have results of your own account. You can be, hey, look, I grew my own account X. I could do this for you. That works too. Overall, that's all you need. If you are looking to do this in business, if you're looking to grow your accounts, if you're looking to help people grow their accounts and make money in order to fund your dream of becoming a professional YouTuber, then you should watch this video here. You should watch it. It's going to explain a lot more of the process, the mindset, and all those sort of things. This was a little bit more actionable. If you like this stuff, let me know, but I'll see you tomorrow. I love